All right. All right. All right. All right. Welcome to episode number 64. All right. Today we will go ahead and explore more thing about the Metasploit. So yesterday we left over with the some of the success login with the Metasploit. We also tried to log in SSH yesterday, and we also able to successfully log in with the FTP. So without being said, what I'm gonna try today will be, let me go ahead and inform to my community first. So I do have Discord channel as well. If you guys want to join the Discord channel, let me know in the comment, and also you can go to YouTube to the about sections, and then you will find the Discord channel. Okay. So and then I have the Discord channel. There are like almost like 40 people in that Discord channel, so we can communicate it to each other if you guys want it. And also, if you go to my the Spycyber underscore US, if you type this one, you will find the Spycyber. And if you click on the links here, or you can click on more as well, it doesn't really matter. And you will see so links, TikTok for web page, Reddit, Twitter, LinkedIn, GitHub, and Discord. So you can join from this one as well. So this is the way you can get informed. When I go live, I post to the Discord channel, and people can join from there. And the other thing, I also want to make sure that you can find a lot of videos over here. So you can find like most likely 180 videos there, and you can get advanced from there. And then you have a lot of information regarding to the cybersecurity, networking, system administration. All those things are here, so you can always come back and check it out if you want it. And then also, if I once I go live, the recording for the live is recorded in the YouTube. So you can come back and visit it. There are a few videos that are for members. If you don't want it, that's fine. That's really up to you. You don't have to necessarily use a membership, but I recommend or highly recommend to use the membership for that. You have a lot of videos there. And then also, if you guys want it, so I have the application, student application, which is for the training. If you guys want it for the training, I have 3 months training for everybody who wants to learn about the cybersecurity. So you can fill this form, and then I'll get back to you. All right. So in the same way, I do have the Udemy course for Active Directory Pentesting with Kali Linux, which is 100% practical. You can take the advantage of that. And also, in the meantime, there are like a lot of things you can take it out from there. So this is 100% practical, right? So you are not supposed to get theory on this one, because I am the guy who believes in the experience and then hands-on experience. So you can do that. Okay. And then this in the course, it is $445 including voucher. So I provide you guys for like $300 for that, and then you can get the course, or you can get the voucher for later on with the I mean this is the, I believe that's $100 or something. So if you go to the learning product, so it will be 750. So I'm also doing less than that. So other thing I want to make sure that I do have the Metasploit 3 for the pen testing environment, and then I have PC3, Windows PC3, and I do have Nessus, which is the scanner tools and collection of the information for the vulnerability. Okay. And then this is the overview for that. And yesterday what we did was some of the brute force that we did with our custom password, right? So the reason I did custom password is I don't want to take a long time to show you guys and prove that this is working. So sometimes it is really important that I have to make quick decision to show you guys that is working. So if I put long, like 100 characters password, or maybe more than that, or million password, it will take forever to brute force. So that's why I create the custom password, where they're like a combination of different password and working password, right? So that's you can try that. So yesterday we tried FTP login, we tried SSH login, and we were also able to, we tried anonymous login, and we were able to find the SSH as well. So in the meantime, if you really want to learn about the Metasploit framework, so you can try to find the exact spot from there, and you don't have to install this one because it is installed by default in the Kali Linux. And then anything that helps you guys, let me know in the comment, and then I'll give you answer for that. Okay. And also in the meantime, what I'm going to try and then I'm going to share with you is so for the Discord channel, and then the course that I have in Udemy, so you can grab that opportunity, and then I'll also share with you the Discord channel. So that will be easier for you to, you don't have to log in to the web page and then you have to find it, so you can easily accessible here. All right, so now what I'm gonna try today is if I go here and click on login with Nessus. So I do have the Nessus, like I mentioned you earlier. So this is the Nessus on-prem server. Nowadays they have the cloud version as well, so you can install the agent, so that will help to scan, get and back and forth for that. And then this is the free version for the Tenable. So Nessus is also known as Tenable. They have more like they are known, reputed company for the vulnerability scanning, and you can try that out. So you can buy the enterprises ones, and you can get all those things there. Okay. And also once I try that, I can log in with my credential. That's what I set. And once I do this, if I click and sign on, and you will see a lot of information, because I do have like 5 of them to scan it. If you come back here, I already used 2 of them, right? I do have only 5, so I am able to scan only 5 IP address since it's free version. and this is the plugin that are set for 30 days delay and all those things. I have limitation for this one, but if you recommend to use the professional version, you can try that. And other thing I want to share about is if I click on scanning, you can, like I mentioned, like last time, you can create the folder with a different category if you wanted. And if you create a folder, it will be scanning on that folder, or you can create that folder, or maybe, like multiple computers or servers on that folder. Right now, if I go to Windows 10, there's only one. So if you try to discover more, you will see a lot of information about this one, or maybe other thing with the server. And there will be, if you click on that, it will show you the vulnerability. They are critical, high, and medium, and information low, whatever it is. All right, so now like once we do this, and now you have more information which we have already collected. After that, you can try to find SSH, FTP. That's what we try to do on this one right here. Okay. So with that being said, if I recap yesterday one is, let's do show options so I can show you what we did yesterday. We were able to use the anonymous login, which was false, and I enabled that. And I did the pass file, which is, this is my location. It could be different to yours. And I also did the rhost. It could be different to your IP address, because this is my IP address 154. And then the port is 21. So 21 is FTP. Likewise, if we go to the user file, that will be the custom that we also have the location here. It could be different to yours. And if I do Ververus, it will be true, because I want to see everything. I mean, I want to show you guys everything, how it looks like. If you don't turn off, I mean, if you turn off this one, you may not able to see, but you may able to see only a successful login, but you won't able to see trying whatever it is. So if you like noise, you can try to see everything, but I want to show you, that's what I turn on this one. Okay. So and then this is the IP address. If I run, it will go all the details, like login failed with this password incorrect. And at the end, you will see something like this one. Right. So if you don't see it, you will be either that is the incorrect password or incorrect username that is not on the list. Okay. Okay. Any questions while I'm trying this? All right. If not, then I will move forward. And we will see. All right. So now what I will do here. Okay. So let's wait for to complete it. It may take like 5 to 7 minutes, maybe max. And it may take longer than that, but I don't think it will take longer than that. Okay. And then the other way you can always try is, so you can always try that is, let's wait for this one to complete it. And also, like I mentioned you like multiple times, so if you want to communicate with the nmap, so you can always try to do nmap and the IP address. If you have IP address, you can try that. If you don't have IP address, you can try at least the IP address, the range, whatever it is. So since this is 24, it will scan for 254 IP addresses. and you will communicate with the live host. It will communicate with the vulnerability that they have or open port that have, and then so on. So all right. So what else you guys have? So and then the other way around, what I'm gonna also show you is so let's see, let's wait for to complete this one. So and then we will go move, we'll try other way to test it out. Feel free to ask any questions if you have. Okay, so and in the meantime, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and share. That will definitely help for the long run. And then the people who needs this live, just make sure that they're reachable. My goal is to share everybody who needs this information and knowledge. So I'll walk through everything and help you out for the certification path. All right, so now let's wait to complete this one. And while we're waiting this one, let's go through some of the Nmap tool, okay? So Nmap tool is the free version and free, open source for the network scanning. So it is also useful for system administration, network administrator, network engineer, and the pen tester, or any other certification while you're trying to do. Okay. So in the meantime, if you really want to try to scan the network, so you can also do Nmap. So Nmap will be by default, you don't have to install it, it will come with a Kali Linux. And what I usually do is, first thing, if you don't know the IP address, scan with this. And if you know the IP address, you can do this. So let me remove it, 154. Okay. So and then this is the SV is like lower S and uppercase V is version, the service version, and then S, lowercase s, and uppercase C is the the synchronization, right? So it will from the Kali Linux, it will the to 154, it will say that, hey, hi, how are you? And then it say hello, and then it will return back to like, okay, hi. And then it will exchange how are you, it will reply to how are you. And that is the synchronization between acknowledgement, right? Synchronization, sync, acknowledge, right? So that's how it communicates. And then if you are doing this, and then you can hit enter, and once you hit enter, it will scan that. So we'll come back here. So since it says login is successful on the Metasploit, so now you can log in with the so this username and password. So and then this should be there. So now if you want to validate, you can validate that as well. Okay. All right. So now we are making some progress, which is really awesome. And then the other thing, while it's scanning, the Nmap is scanning, what I'm going to try to show you is SMB, right? So SMB is very useful, but we'll see to use the SMB if there's any possibility if we try to do access. Okay, so clear. Let's clear first. Okay, so it's still, we are in the MSF console, which is Metasploit framework. So this is the framework. This is a collection of automation tool and the vulnerability that we scan. So you can also try using your own script, so which is not harder, but you can it may take a little bit of time. So this is the automation. Those are those are the tools out there. You can just try it out. So now what I'm going to try is, let's try to find, while you try to do so, you can do search, okay? Search for the SMB. So if we will see, like, if there is anything that helpful for that, right? So let's try to find out. Like, if you see 447, in the meantime, what I'm going to try is, let's find out if there is any SMB for that. So you can WMIEXE, but this is not Windows, this is Linux. So I'm pretty much sure that we'll try to find the Linux one, not the Windows one. So, but it take me maybe it take a little bit of time to find out, but we'll see. Okay, so maybe let's see. I don't know, maybe we can try this way, because there's too much information, right? Maybe log in, so we can try that. Okay, so maybe this is the helpful, right? So what we can do is, because this is the only scanner, not, it doesn't say the Linux or Windows similar to this one, right? But I will also show you the Eternal Blue one, so which is really helpful. I'll show you on that next part. So and then let's go ahead and try like number 20. All right, so use 20. Use 20, you can use that way as well, or you can use copy this right up to here and copy it and paste it here without 20. So you can paste it with this way. So either way it will work. Okay, so use 20. So I'm gonna do that. And so options or info. So info, if you want it, you can read more information about the tools, and it will give you all the details that are needed. Okay. So now on the next thing, what I'm gonna try is show options. So options is really helpful if you try to. Okay. So again, so we will go through all those details one more time, and we will use the user pass file, user file, and we will use the pass file, and we will use the rhost, rport, rhost here. And since we're not using any kinds of username and password for SMB, we'll using the user file for this, since this is Linux, and we will be there. All right. So now we will enable the anonymous login as well. If there is any kinds of anonymous login, we will try to attempt, and if there is a blank password or so. All right. Yeah, I mean, let's try to do so. Now the first thing will be set the rhost, because that is important, right? So without rhost, is a remote host, we cannot do anything or scan it. So 154, and and we will use a verbose set verbose that, like I mentioned, is need to be print out everything, every attempts. So true, which is already there. And so other thing, let's enable the anonymous login. Okay. Login, which is true. And the other way around, you can try the pass file. So let's use the use pass file. So file. Oh, not that. Sorry. Set file. Pass file. Underscore file, and this is my location. It could be different to yours. Okay, guys. Users, share, word list, sec list, and this is the password, which is password, right? And then the custom pass. Okay, so this is my location, and it could be different to yours. Okay, and then the other thing is the user file. So set user file, and user shared word list, sec list, and password and custom password. All right, so now, oh boy, not that, hold on. A user, so user custom pass, custom user. So since we put the custom pass this one and custom user this one, and including the username with a folder, because we do have folder like I showed you yesterday. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and review that last video since from yesterday. There are like a lot of information, so you can find over there. So and then the once you do that, you can do show options. It will be, if you are satisfied with your settings, you can try to use like, okay, I'm fine with this, and then let's move forward. So if you're satisfied with all the settings, but sometimes it is really important that review it. Our expectation is the anonymous login need to be true, and our expectation is pass file that need to be located, and and you need to, if you want to change the preferred speed, you can do 5, 10, whatever, but I recommend lower numbers, which is helpful. And the R host, this is important. You have to make your target remote host accurate information. And then R port is 445. This is SMB. I'm waiting for that, and nothing. I'm not using any kinds of user here. And then the stop on success. What I also want to do is, if you don't stop on success, it will keep continue until the word list completes. So it will go all from top to bottom, and it will go to bottom to top one more time, which is may take a little time or so, something. Or maybe if you think the user itself is not enough for the escalation, you can try repeating same thing process over and over, but you can enable this one. But if you need more, so you can do false. In my case, what I'm going to try is I will do stop on success. So set stop on success true, and do show options. Now it is true. So last time it was false, right? So it was false last time. And if you come here, so we are ready to run. Okay, so let's confirm. So everything is set, and all right, looks good for me, and run. So we'll wait for. Okay, so here you go. So it says no active DB credential. This one credential was successful, and so which is cool, right? So if you see right here, it says admin SVC and password is 12. So this looks successful to it. Okay, so and now you can try to log in. So which is you can try to use let's see, you can try to use okay, so it looks like it's completed to this one. So that's the reason I mentioned you about the service version. So this is the version number for the nmap, right? And if you see, this is the port is open, and these are the file name that we have, meaning that is accessible. And you can also do the index file, MySQL. So we'll try that as well. And yeah, so CompTIA Metasploit table 3 thing, which is cool. I will come back and revisit that more time. one more time. So let's go ahead and clear that out. And you can do you can use either SMB login, or you can try from SMB Spy, Python, whatever it is. So you can try it. Okay. So let's try to use the SMB. We can use SMB map. I believe that will be helpful. So we can do SMB map because it comes with the Kali machine. So so let's see what I can try, because we do have the password, right? So what I can try here, so this is the password, right? So I will make easier for you to accessible, and let's go to you can do dash user. User is this, right? So user, copy. We can change it if there's nothing. We can change it to remove dot backslash. So, and then the password is dash p is the password that we have here, and copy it and paste it here. The host, so the host is uppercase H, or if you want to do like help, so you can do SMB map. Okay, so that's H. You can do that, and it will give you all the details what you wanted. So let's see. Let's go back here. Okay. All right. So now if you see examples here, so SMB map dash user, which we have here, and maybe we can remove that. Let's try this first, and if not, then we can try the other way. We can also define the work group. So let's define the work group, so which is okay. So and also if we have some of the NTLM like hashes, we can try that as well, but we'll try that later on. And then SMB map, this password 1234. Okay, so we can try the domain admin as well, but we'll try this first. Okay, let's try this first. And so host is 192.168.35.154. The other way around, we can also see the domain here, right? So we can define the domain. Domain is work group. Okay, and so if we set the work group, I don't think we need this one, but yeah, we'll try. Okay, so it should be that, because I don't think any other pattern here. So but we can try all the drivers list, whatever, but we'll see first with that. Okay, let's hit enter. Okay, so now let's see, one SMB connection established, zero authentication session. So that means the password we provided is not working. So let's try that. Yeah, you have to be patient, okay guys? Sometimes it doesn't work, so you have to understand. All right, so oops, I forgot to backslash. Okay, so let's see. And sometimes it is helpful, but sometimes it is not helpful. Okay, so one SMB connection, there is one SMB. What if we try this, remove this domain, and we'll see that. So that's why it is important to find out the actual password. So if that's the case, but like establish is there, but there's no authentication. The close one connection. So it is trying, but it's not the right password, I believe. So if that's the vulnerability there, so it will immediately show you. Okay, so let's try to use this way. Maybe, go to use that. So code it and go to this one and this one. Sometimes it is, helpful to try a different way. If it doesn't work, so that's fine. We will move forward. All right, so now it is also not working. What if we try to PC3? So PC3 is Windows, right? What if we use the Windows machine here? So let's see, try to ping first. Ping 102, no, 103, 104, okay, 104, so 104, and let's see what it says. Okay, so still the connection is not good. What if we try to remove this, right? And then let's see. Okay. The authentication is not good, so that's the weird part. What if I remove this? I'm just trying to find the way. Okay, guys. So that's B. Okay. All right. So let's try. Okay. So it looks like it is not working. So what I can try is admin. So let's try admin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see. Okay, so that means still not there. What if I domain? So let's see domain local. I'm just testing, okay? It's still not there. So we can try to do is, if it doesn't work, so we will move forward. So we are not staying here, okay? So what I will recommend to you guys to do is try to use the other SMB login, and then we will see to do so. Or maybe wait. What we can do is stop. Let's false, and let's see if there's any other thing we can try to find it. Okay, so I don't think that is true. Everything is success, right? So I don't think this is right. But we will do, because sometimes it's false, okay? So don't worry. So it is sometimes it's false. So you have to be patient on that. What I can, because here's the thing, I have something here. So I have the password, guys. So I will try to find out if there's any password that we have here. So it says valid password, right? So this is the admin, and we will try. Because like I mentioned, there is the possibilities there as well. We will try to use that. So in the case, okay. So what I can copy this, right? And I'm just testing, okay? So I'm just testing this one the way it is. I'm gonna remove this. Let's see, right? And I will paste in between this. Okay, and this will be the admin. So admin. Okay, let's see. Okay, still not. Okay, so what we can try, because this is the, I believe this is the local admin. It could be possibility, but we'll try to do some of the administrator with the administrator. So what we can try here is, so test one is a username, password. Okay, so I don't think this is the right one. So admin has, I don't think this will work too. I will try to find. So what if I do test? Let's see test. Okay, so test. The password will be, so password will be password 123. Oh, yeah, 1234. So we'll see. So lambda local. So we'll put this one here. Okay. And admin. So admin, which is fine. So 104. So let's see. Okay. Okay. Still no. Let's see if that's the case. Then that's the lab.local. Okay. And let's see. Okay. Anyway, so now what I also try password one, right? So password one is a correct one. So maybe test one, right? Test one. Okay, so this is the correct password, guys. So some reason it is not working. So what are the alternate tools we can use? Maybe we can try to use I mean, we can use SMB client as well. So let's see if that's working. SMB client and the L. I mean, do H first, and that will help, right? So maybe uppercase H. Okay. Interesting. Maybe that's H. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sometimes it is weird. Yeah, so that's H. I don't think there is our options and service and password. Okay, so now what we can try is let's do one thing. Okay, so let's close out, and we will go back to this, and let me close this out. We don't need this. And okay, so let's do here. So let's close, clear first, and SMB client. All right, so that's L with the lower uppercase, and the server name will be 192.168.35.154, and that's username will be whatever we find, right? So yeah, this one is success, right? So I'm trying to let me try this first. Okay, paste it and hit enter, and let's use the same password. Okay, and paste it. There you go. Yeah, so the SMB map is it was not working. So unable to connect SMB1, so no work group available. So I mean, at least we know there are some of the public, so routes, public folders, they are there. And then it says SMB1 for the login listing, connect to failed error. So at least we know these are the folder. So that means we can try. I mean, this is working. So it is not hidden gem. So let's if we really want it, so you can try this one. So do this, and you can do public. So public is there's no hidden, so I will just use that. And then username and the password that we find here. So the password is working. That means okay. Yeah. Okay. Reconnecting. So SMB1. So which is fine. Okay. So yeah, there are different way to do so, but this is the one of the example here. But I don't think these passwords are really working. Sometimes they report false, so you have to be very careful on that. Okay, but I don't think it is the. But maybe we can try this. It looks similar, but yeah, I don't think so. Right? Admin password 2. So let's see. Copy it, paste it. Okay. Let's say it's reconnecting. And okay, so all right. So now maybe you can do the same thing with a 104. Okay, and you can remove this if you want it, and then paste it the same password. Yeah. So this password is not working. So what if I try to use test 1? And the password is 1, right? Password, copy it and paste it. Yeah, so there could be, you know, some of the credential that may not work, but and most of the time if you see some of the folders, that means they are publicly available. So that is the conclusion. So you can try other tools as well, but in my opinion, those are the two tools that I use so often. So you can use maybe like I don't know. So let's try to use this way, and then the password 1 2. Okay, and paste it. Yeah, maybe test 1. Password 1. Yeah, you can try different things. Okay, so it will be helpful. Maybe sometime it is helpful to use different tools, but those are the two tools. It's really helpful. But if you're trying to do any kinds of enumeration, maybe you can do in the Metasploit framework. So let's try that in the Metasploit framework. So what if we try to use SMB different one, right? So you can try that. So it is really helpful if you want it, but it is not the way I'm looking right now. But let's see if you try SMB map. So you can try that too. But let's go ahead and close this out. And so if we remove that, right? So what if I try, because password Kelly, yeah, so this is different. So it taking default, so we're not gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, so it is helpful. So if you try to do, let's say for example, if you really want to do so, you can also do a password here, or maybe you can try user and password. So password 1 and this. Oh boy. So you have to use uppercase then, huh? Okay. Password is there already. Why are you asking me? Okay, well, we can also try here. The L is host H. So let's change to that. And then you can use a lowercase. Uppercase is looks for uppercase, guys. List hosts. So these are the L host. And T messages IP and all those things. That's okay. Yes. Interesting. Okay. So you can try this. That's you, right? And then we can try. So let's do L. Okay. Why is asking password? Yeah. Okay, so what I can try is 154, and because we are not using that, and we will go ahead and use that to admin, right? Admin 912. Yeah, it's there. It's there, but yeah, some of the disconnection is there, so it's trying to fail. So we will move forward. Yeah, this is not the correct one. So this is the success. So that kind of makes sure this is there. So in the meantime, what I can also see is we can try to use Omer. Thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate it. And what we can try here is maybe we can try to find the other tools. So options, right? SMB login. So let's find out what we can try here is yeah, so this is very helpful. I will show you in my next session, so Eternal Blue. So I will, make that whole session for that. It's really exciting. Since I'm not using Windows, I'm not, pretty much sure. And because we are currently using the Windows, like Linux one, right? So the Linux itself is good there, but in the meantime, it is helpful to wait for the Linux, because Linux is one of the the tools, the operating system right now we are using. So Windows is different. So Linux is the kernel version, so it's more the kernel. So if not, then we can move forward with other thing. But if like I just give you guys a possibility, like what are the possibility you can try. since we logged in and we tried to find the vulnerability here. So those are the vulnerability I gave you guys to work. So but sometimes, like you have to very careful, because if you try one thing and then there's a great example over here. So remember, this password is not working, but it says password is success, right? So because it is not. And then if you use SQL password 1 2, it's not working. So because, and also this is not the lab, so it's not the domain controller. So you have to be very careful while you're trying to do so. Okay. And then it is helpful sometimes, but you don't rely too much, right? So it is okay. Okay, I got it. So like you have to be very careful. So in the meantime, I tried the other way around too, because let me give you an example here. I try to, user the password, and then you can try that. But let's try, like I'm just giving my idea here. So you can do dash q, and let's say, right, so let's use the example for the PC3. So let's give the example, because we have the password here, and then the domain password also we have here, and we have the user list here, and we were able to successfully pawn here. What I will do now is, let's see what I can try. Has, so not that has. So if you see this one is valid, right? So let's copy this again, and then I'll use that for example here. So let's see, admin, right? So this is admin, and then the dash p is the password, and let's paste it out. Dash h is 192.168.35.104, right? And then it doesn't like it, so you have to use uppercase. Use uppercase. Why? So maybe you can use list here, lowercase h. Yeah, so maybe let's use L. Why you're asking password? Let's copy this. Oh my god, paste. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's really weird, but yeah, sometimes it is helpful, but sometimes kind of, you know. All right. Any question, guys? If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. If you're watching from different platforms, please make sure that you follow me, you like me, and then if it is adding value for you, please go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. And then also, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord channel, I already mentioned you in my chat sections, or you can also go to my YouTube channel, and you can find my Discord channel links here. So you can find a lot of links here, and then you can find the Discord here, and then you can join. So there are like 40 people are on that Discord channel right now. So they're communicating to each other. They have any questions, they will communicate with me, and then this is the good collaboration between all the people. But again, so if you are acting weird on this group, so we'll get banned. So I'm not tolerating, or this community guidance is really really strict. So just this is strictly, communicating purpose with other people, but in the meantime, if you are, violating that community guidance, and there will be, the red flag for me, so I will ban for you guys. So yeah. All right. So all right. And also the one more thing I want to give you guys, I'm running 3 months uh, security plus training. So if you are willing to learn, so go ahead and fill that application form, which I have in the web page. If you go to apply sections, you will find the Google form, and you can fill that and submit it, and I'll get back to you. And also, in the meantime, if you're looking for any kinds of Active Directory pen testing practical lab, not theory, so it's completely practical, hands-on practical, so you can add this one as well. So yeah, so much fun stuff, guys. All right, so any other questions? We'll continue to the Eternal Blue to our next session. For now, I will gonna sign off if we don't have any questions. All right. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. And and if you are, if you are any, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. Okay.